Hey y'all, hope you're having a great day today. It is mid-January here in Zone 7B, and just wanted to continue to show you some of the um, damages caused by the recent freeze around Christmas in our area. And one of the plants that I'm not really sure has survived is my rosemary. Rosemary typically in our area is hardy. I've had this plant in the ground for, oh gosh, probably 7, 8 years now, and it has just really flourished and it has stayed green every year. But I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. It is not looking very good right now. Okay, so I have my rosemary here in the driveway. We kind of have a circle drive in the area, and this plant is probably 6 foot wide, just to kind of give you an idea of its size, and probably, gosh, at least in some areas 3 foot tall. And if you can look and see, it's really, there's not any green left on the plant. All of the rosemary is just, I mean, it's really had it. I'm gonna try and show you. If you touch it, basically they just fall off. You can hear them. It's almost like snow. So you can still feel the oils when you rub your hand on the branches. And what I have done is I have gone in, I'm gonna try and show you this. If I can get, yeah, right here, if you rub with your fingernail in some areas, kind of hard. I don't know that I would call that still green. Let's try another branch here. Still very oily, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just say I'm not real sure. It's still bendable, so I'm hoping that this rosemary bush has survived. It's another one of these plants that I'm not going to do anything with. I'm just going to let spring come, and we'll see then what has happened. It still smells lovely, even though there's no greenery left on it. I can, like I said, definitely smell the oils in the stems. And luckily, before the freeze happened, probably around the end of November or 1st of December, I was wanting to propagate this plant because, again, it has done such a wonderful job for me here. And I've probably got about, I don't know, 40 cuttings that I have. I'm going to show you those real quick. So I wanted to show you some of the rosemary. I actually took some cuttings, like I said, probably in November, December, probably November. And the reason I did that was I wanted to propagate some plants off of my, I guess what I'll call the mother plant, because it was doing so well in my yard. I wanted more plants to put around. And I had done some earlier in the year, like back in the summer, and they had rooted really quickly. I even had them in some pots outside, and they look like my big mother bush. I don't know if they're going to come back or not. They look pretty sad right now. But these cuttings I had in the house, I want to show you again. They've been in there since probably sometime in November. You can see, as I try and hold the camera and turn these around, there are some roots on some of the stems. Not all of them, but you can see the roots there. Definitely do not want to let you think that they have all rooted. They have not. Probably more so have not than have, but I do have several fruit jars with water like this in my windowsill in indirect sun, and I change the water every probably 2 to 3 days in them, and that's all I've done. And what I'm going to do is just continue to let these go and see if maybe some more of them will root. It's not going to hurt them to stay in the water for a little while longer, and then when the weather warms and they look like they have a decent root system, I will get them out and pot those up and hopefully have several other plants off of that mother plant. And I will tell you that a lot of people actually take rosemary from the grocery store and do the same process with it of rooting it up and then planting it. So I would say if you're going to do that, to strip, if I can pull out one of these, you can see I have stripped off the bottom leaves and left some of the top leaves, obviously. And you can do that with your rosemary from the grocery store as well. And cut off the, I would say cut off the very bottom of the rosemary that you get from the grocery. Let me make sure I get that back in the water. And then just put it in a fruit jar or something with some water in it and give it a few weeks. I will tell you that these were in the water several weeks before I saw any form of life on them. I actually thought I wasn't going to get any to root. And now I've got, I think I have 4 or 5 fruit jars with water in them with the rosemary. And I've probably got, I don't know, maybe 20 that have roots on them so far. So there's probably 60 total. So that kind of tells you maybe a fourth of them have got roots, maybe not quite that many. But again, I'm going to let them go for, you know, it'll be another month or two at least before I would even consider potting these up. And we'll just see what they do. Have a blessed day.